So, Liverpool have now completed the signing of Nathaniel Clyne from Southampton. The deal is set to be announced in the next few days. The England right back's completed his medical and should be signing on a 5-year deal for the club. The £12.5 million man is Liverpool's sixth signing already this summer. Let's take a closer look at the now former Southampton defender. As you can see, he spent 3 years in the Premier League since joining the Saints back in 2012, so he ticks the box of Premier League proven. He's featured in 82% of their league games, making him a regular at the club from an early age of 21. 3 goals and 7 assists in 94 games is not exactly a dazzling stat, but you certainly can't judge a young right back playing for a side promoted only 3 years ago solely on goal return and assist contribution. You wouldn't expect those figures to be much higher, and the role of a fullback is certainly much broader than that. Here is a more detailed look at how Clyne performed last season. He helped Southampton to a 7th place finish and was part of a backline which conceded only 1 goal more than champions Chelsea and leaked the fewest number of goals away from home throughout the whole season, only 20, 8 fewer than the Liverpool backline. He created 22 chances, completed 78% of his passes and performed 5 defensive actions per game, but most impressively for me, he only made 1 defensive error all season. That's a sign of a reliable defender. You only have to compare it to the 4 defensive errors made by Alberto Moreno in only 28 games to see that we're getting a much more defensively aware and consistent fullback than we already have at the club, and that's certainly something that we need. Now, finally, for a head-to-head comparison with Team of the Year right back and, in my opinion, the best right back in the Premier League, Branislav Ivanovic. You can see already that the Chelsea defender contributes more going forward, with 4 goals and 5 assists, and 36 chances created in just 1 season. But the Serbian is 7 years older than Clyne, he has more Premier League experience, and he plays for the best team in the league, with a higher calibre of attacking players to feed and feed off of. You could argue that Clyne edges it concentration-wise with less defensive errors made and 8 fewer cards all season. So overall I reckon this is a good signing. Not necessarily an amazing deal or a bargain. He's 24, spent 3 seasons in the Premier League. He's not exactly set it alight, but from what I can see he's exactly the fullback we need. A consistent and non-injury prone player who can add at least a bit of stability to our wobbly backline. And at £12.5 million, I feel like we're getting what we pay for. That's my lowdown on Liverpool's latest acquisition. I'm sure there are plenty of you out there who know a bit more than me about the player, especially any Southampton fans, so feel free to weigh in the comment section below or join in the discussion on Twitter. Cheers for watching, this has been Aussie LFC.